love a good steak dinner with a baked potato and some crisp green beans. And Thanksgiving, nothing beats a juicy turkey with all the trimmings. A friend of mine, though, would gladly trade it all in for tofu and roasted veggies any day. But have you ever wondered what it's like to eat in space? Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of NASA Space Notes. I'm NASA Solar System Ambassador Pat Monteith. Food is a huge part of life. It defines cultures, brings people together, and sets the rhythm of our days. Even if you're heading out on a week-long camping trip, you'll probably pack a cooler stuffed with snacks and meals. But imagine if you couldn't just pop into a grocery store when you ran out of supplies. That's everyday life for astronauts on the International Space Station. Back in the early days of space travel, think moon landings. Meals were far from gourmet. Astronauts sucked rehydrated food from squeeze tubes and washed it down with Tang, a powdery orange drink that tasted, well, functional. Fun fact, Tang is still sold in 35 countries, though it disappeared from U.S. shelves in 2009. Even today, eating in space comes with its quirks. There's no refrigerator on the space station, so food needs to be stored and prepared carefully to keep it from spoiling. And condiments? Squeeze bottles of ketchup and mustard are easy enough, but salt and pepper? Not so much. If those tiny particles floated into the air, they could clog equipment, or worse, end up in an astronaut's lungs. NASA has come a long way, though. The ISS finally has a microwave oven, so meals aren't quite as limited as they once were. Even with modern upgrades, it's tough to keep the menu interesting on longer missions, like the one where an astronaut spent over a year on the ISS. Can you imagine the culinary challenges of meal planning for a 3-year trip to Mars and back? Hopefully NASA will be able to figure out how to grow vegetables other than lettuce by then. So next time you sink your teeth into a juicy burger or a piece of crispy fried chicken, take a second to imagine what it might be like to enjoy that meal while floating in microgravity. Bon appetit, space style. I'm NASA Solar System Ambassador Pat Monteith.